conference. Damian Williams said that Caroline Ellison, the former head of Alameda Research, as well as Gary Wang, the co-founder of FTX, had pleaded guilty to multiple criminal charges that they helped orchestrate a years-long scheme to defraud investors of FTX. Ellison pleaded guilty to 7 criminal charges, including wire fraud. Wang pleading guilty to 4 counts, including conspiracy to commit securities fraud.
The ex-Alameda chief faces a potential 110 years in prison, adding another legal problem after the SEC also charged her and ex-FTX CTO Gary Wang. Former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison and former FTX CTO Gary Wang were charged today by the Securities and Exchange Commission for their roles in a multi-year scheme to defraud investors in FTX. The regulatory body also added that investigations into other securities law violations and into other entities and persons relating to the alleged misconduct are ongoing. This follows the SEC's initial complaint filed against former FTX chief Sam Bankman-Fried, claiming he used Alameda to carry out his fraudulent scheme from the start. The misappropriation of funds led to the collapse of both FTX and Alameda into bankruptcy. The regulatory body is charging Ellison for furthering Bankman-Fried's scheme by manipulating the price of FTT, an FTX-issued exchange crypto security token. She allegedly purchased large quantities in the open market to prop up the digital asset's price. The complaint alleges that, by manipulating the price of FTT, Bankman-Fried and Ellison caused the valuation of Alameda's FTT holdings to be inflated, which in turn caused the value of collateral on Alameda's balance sheet to be overstated, and misled investors about FTX's risk exposure, the SEC statement read. The SEC also alleges that Ellison and Wang knew or should have known that Bankman-Fried's statements in touting FTX's risk mitigation measure, as well as claiming that Alameda had no special privileges to FTX's account, were false and misleading. As part of their deception, we allege that Caroline Ellison and Sam Bankman-Fried schemed to manipulate the price of FTT, an exchange crypto security token that was integral to FTX, to prop up the value of their house of cards, said SEC Chair Gary Gensler. We further allege that Ms. Ellison and Mr. Wang played an active role in a scheme to misuse FTX customer assets to prop up Alameda and to post collateral for margin trading. The regulatory body, however, added that Ellison and Wang have consented to bifurcated settlements, with the amount still to be determined by a court. The duo is said to be cooperating with the SEC's ongoing investigation. It remains a priority of the SEC to use all of our available tools to bring the industry into compliance, the chair added.